I gotta question this guy from 4992. You know, changes. I know reality can change. I know reality can be alternate. Alternate. I noticed that certain group of people that still believes in this reality seems like they veer off in another reality. And I feel like it's like they're here I am, and here's the other group of people going to a different reality. They're coming down here. It's like the ones who are brainwashed, still lives in this reality where the presidents still exist, all the way up to 4932, which is like I'm realizing that we have choices on what reality we want to change. We have choices on how to change our own reality. Because my choice, I don't want to go down where all the brainwashed people going to stay in their own reality where it's only they believe in their one presidents. They believe in they still want to be. They're still on Earth, It's like they never left Earth. I think some of us traveled to other planets, But it seems like the government system is still there. You still have a 4-year president. You still have an 8-year president. And it's like, I wonder about that sometimes, on how reality can be altered, because I feel like sometimes my reality is altered, in my own strange way. It's like, and here I am, I'm watching different, people going through time, these kids that's going through time, and then it's like they want to save humanity. They believe they want to save these bodies. It's like, why would you want to save these bodies? That's a question I have to ask them. These one who believe, he's one who comes from the future. Why do you want to save these bodies? By that 2,000 years, you think about 2,000 years, your mindset is completely different from the mindset that we live right now. I mean, your mindset is more evolved a little bit than how we are. It seems like if you go 2,000 years, it's like humanity, yeah, they're futuristic and we have all the aliens, but they still hadn't changed at all. They still hadn't changed in some ways, It's like I see the pattern, like 255, you still got rich assholes. You still got rich, greedy assholes. And then only the privileged can go use the time machine, And you go to 4032, it's like now you got governments. Only government, special persons can go on the time machine, So what's up with this? What's up with time, If time really existed, if we believe in time so much, it's like, why do I notice it comes down to white people, who wants to save this slave system. You know, we live in slavery, but it's like, why save this system? You know, why live under one ruler? You know, I always ask that. Why do you want to live under one ruler to control everybody on who can't do this and who can't do that? You know, I have to question these time travelers that come here. You know, I have to question them. I wish I could speak to them personally, each one of them. You know, but they don't want to. I guess the way I look at it is like all they care about is not evolve. They want to keep. I mean, they're evolved, and they're going to different parts of space as a human being, but they're not really evolved. You know, it's like, for me, you know, I always had this thought of not having a body, and I thought about being a spirit and just roam the universe. You know, it's like I think I've been doing that sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I've done that before I came here. You know, some part of me feels like I've been roaming around universes. You know, I don't know why, because when I was little, I always felt that I always roamed the universe. You know, I always roamed everywhere, and I happened to be here somehow. You know, it's like I happen to be here, and I don't know why I'm here. You know, why should I? Me, to be honest, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't like to be human. You know, I don't want to be human at all. You know, the shit I've been through. You know, the shit I've been through. It's like I don't want to be human. You know, I'd like to be more evolved. I like to not worry about hunger. I like to not worry about, you know, anything, bills, debts. You know, it seems like it's just like the humanity that we live in now is like it never evolved. It always it comes to the privileged and the poor. You know, it always comes down to that. You know, and I'm always curious about alternate realities too, and alternate times. And I always wonder, in that alternate time, you know, that the human beings Jay was never there in that alternate time. You know, because time is like Jay. Time is never stable. So each time, the future is always is never the same. So people coming back on this time are not from. I always believe they're not from this time at all. They're from another time, another alternate time. You know, alternate reality that we live in. So I don't know, because am I gonna be a slave till the day I die? That's a question I always ask myself. Am I going to be a slave till the day I die? Till the day I leave this body, you know? Because I want to be out of this body. I want change. This reality right now that I'm living in right now, I want change, you know? And change can, it's funny about change. Change can either go fast or slow, you know? Either can push it fast or push it slow. So, yeah. I choose change over this reality that I live in, this prison. And every time I drive somewhere, it's like I feel like I'm still living in prison. It's still a prison, and people are still fighting to keep this prison. Majority of these people want to keep this prison. It's like, when I heard Ben Fulford, negotiate with the Illuminati, and I heard we still have to earn our money. We still have to earn our money. So that gives me with Ben Fulford, we're like under another new. I feel like we're under another new slave system. Another new slave system. That's how I feel. And then I see this Christian woman. I talk to her. I'd send her a message and say, hey, don't rely on the Bible, I forgot her name. She's out of North Carolina, I think. It's like she completely ignored me. I told her that we live on a reptilian planet, She completely ignored me. I could see her I could see her face in my head right now. I'm looking at her, And she wants to start a nationalist system, which is another version of slavery, It's like, I'm tired of having countries and flags, I'm sick and tired of having a country and flag. I'm sick of tired of these fake freedoms, Because it's like there's got to be a point where we need to stop working, Start working to save the planet, That's what we need to do. We need to start jobs to save the planet. Not start jobs to fucking rape the planet and destroy the planet. It's like, I'd rather heal the planet than rape the planet. I'd rather work for that instead, But instead, I feel like Ben Fulford, I think, it's great, that he's he's freeing us from the fucking the mob, basically, that's running our system. Is running, the mob is running us. And I feel like that the lady that I respond to, the Christian lady, is like, it's just, I don't know, it's just, they have their solution is to destroy, keep destroying, and not curing, and then make believe that, oh yeah, they're Christians trying to say, oh yeah, we always been slaves, but they're gonna make you another type of slave, basically. That's all they want. They're gonna make you another type of slave to make believe that you're free, by creating more jobs, And then Ben's way, I think, is like, everybody gets $100,000 out of the gold, right? Every single human being is going to get $100,000, but it's like, that's it, $100,000 for all the bullshit that we've been through, for all the bullshit, all the torment and abuse that we've been through. You're going to give us $100,000, which is like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if I want to take this no more. I'd rather heal the planet than fucking create jobs to destroy the planet, I'm just tired of being abused. by these abusers. Because every single human being, everybody out here is like they create their own abuse within the abuse itself. And it's like we abuse our own selves in this fucking reality that we live in, and we don't know we're abusing our own selves by creating all this madness of debt, you know? It's driving me fucking nuts. It's just fucking retarded fucking people we have on this fucking planet that don't give a fuck about Gaia. The only thing they care about is themselves. They don't care about Gaia. You know, I hope change. You know, when I die, when I leave my body, I hope change comes, you know. I ain't coming back, you know. I'm not coming back. Not for about 10,000 years, maybe. I say 10,000. Or 20,000. I won't come back in 20,000 years, you know. I'm taking a fucking break. I can't take this shit no more. You know what's funny? When I leave my body, I'm gonna keep an eye on these fucking people. I'm gonna watch humanity and each year I'm gonna observe them, you know. That's what I'm gonna do, you know. I'm gonna observe humanity and see what directions are they choosing, you know. In 20,000 years from now, hopefully I'll be in a new body in 20,000 years from now, you know. I'll come down in 20,000 years, you know. Because I don't want to come back. To be honest, I really don't want to come back, you know. I want to just go home. That's it. I want to go home.